Good morning. I'm Bob Hopkins. I'm glad to be here and welcome to this podcast, which is going to be short, to the point, and hopefully will be imbuing you to become more involved in philanthropy. Actually, I started involving myself in philanthropy when I decided to stop drinking alcohol. I had a problem that I thought was overtaking my life, and I needed help, and so I called Alcoholics Anonymous. This is an important part of who I am, and so therefore this is why I'm talking to you about this topic. I actually became a volunteer for the National Council on Alcoholism, and I did such a good job that they decided to hire me as their Director of Development. And I had no idea that the word Director of Development was going to take me into the world of philanthropy, but it has. It's become my new addiction. And I have been involved in this for 30 years. I absolutely love being involved with giving back, and that's what philanthropy is. In fact, if you want to know what it truly is, it's described as a voluntary action for public good. It plays a central role in civil society. Indeed, philanthropic initiatives are often at the forefront of addressing social and environmental injustices and inequalities. And we argue that philanthropy is not merely an action or initiative. Instead, we contend it is a behavior. It is being good, diligent, courteous and kind, trustworthy, honest, helpful, benevolent, caring, loving, and reliable. And more importantly, we argue that philanthropy is a learned behavior. That's why I have a program called PAVE, Philanthropy and Volunteerism and Entrepreneurship, which teaches children about giving. You know, when they say that you teach a child under the age of 12 giving and volunteerism, you're going to have a volunteer forever. So we work with children. Didn't know that at first. Didn't know that children could be influential in this world of philanthropy. And in my book, Philanthropy Misunderstood, which I have a copy of right here, you get to see the Addams family and Paper for Water and what they do. And you know what? The little girls were in my class when they were like 6 and 8 years old. And then they have gone on to raise $3.5 million by selling origamis. Origamis are paper, and then their organization is called Paper for Water. It's the example of how a child, when they have been empowered and they have information, can take on a project that will change the world. And it's not just the Addams family, it's everybody, every child who's been involved in the PAVE program. So anyway, I'm glad that you're here today, and I hope that you'll find out a little bit more about what your particular nonprofit organization is, or your addiction to help others might be, in a positive way, of course. So anyway, I'm going to Uganda coming up here in December to actually take our program to a university there in Uganda in a city called Mbarara, and you're going to hear more about that at a later date. I hope to change the world over in Africa, and I'm going there because Africa found me. I didn't choose it. It's an opportunity for me to make a difference in the world in another part of a place that I have not experienced yet. And I'm going to be able to do that very, very soon. So anyway, thank you for this moment. There will be more. I appreciate you being here.